Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove, Neighbor Nation. We will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Back into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
This is another one. It's back-to-back jacks for KSU Tuscarawas. He's the point, and it's alive. Hansen pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable. Once again, good afternoon from Garfield Heights High School for another great game. This one has the makings to be yet another great game. As I said in our light intro, Lutheran West takes on VASJ. As we flip the camera around, we do have someone else with us. Gabe Koza joining me on the call. Gabe, I know you love Lutheran West and Omar Martinez. He might be your favorite ever high school basketball player. What do the Longhorns need to do to win this game?
Well, limit turnovers, hit some shots, play some good defense, play that Longhorns basketball that's been so successful over the last couple of years. Got a tough matchup today against St. Joseph, but if they play smart basketball and they play good defense and can hit their shots, they should have no problem getting the win today.
And they were able to hold Maple Heights to under 55 points earlier this week in what was a great game. Matt Meyer and Ryan Callow, the two stars. Callow coming over from Menor. We saw them in the offseason during the Summer League. Who do you expect to see that we saw play a big role in their run, play a big role tonight?
I think Matt Meyer, like you mentioned, I think he's an
Longhorns of Lutheran West versus the Viking of Villa Angela St. Joe. First, let's introduce the referees for this game. Referees are Mr. Mel Leach, Mr. Brian Berry, and Mr. Sean Manuel. Let's give the referees a great big hand. And now, let's meet your starters. First of all, the Longhorns of Lutheran West. Hitting the floor first, a 5'7" sophomore guard wearing number 2 is Shakaris Shelton. Don't blink, don't flinch, because it's one of the twins. It's 6'5" senior guard wearing number 11. It's Ryan Callow. And coming out next, a 6'3" senior guard wearing number 12 is Jake Kalo. Also, we got a 6'5" senior forward wearing number 13, Omar Martinez. And last but certainly not least is a 6' senior forward wearing number 24. It's Matt Meyer. Their head coach is Jordan Duke. And now for your Vikings of Villa Angela St. Joe. A 6'6" sophomore forward wearing number 5 is O.J. Spikes. Coming out next, you got a 5'10" guard, sophomore, wearing number 12 is Julian Council. Out next, a 5'10" guard, senior, wearing number 3
one of the most even matchups at this entire classic. 4-2 Lutheran West and 4-2 VASJ. He is Gabriel Koza. I am Nathan Smee on the call for you this afternoon, live at Garfield Heights High School. Gabe, we were here last night and we were introduced to Quinn Kwasniak, aka Turtle, 35 points. Who can be that next elite scorer out of these two teams?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, first off, for anybody to match Turtle's performance. I mean, the guy was elite offensively, but I think Meyer, I think it's going to be someone from Lutheran West that does a similar performance tonight.
And it can be the man with the basketball in his hands. Tink Shelton wins the opening tip, and we are underway in game number 3. Meyer barreling in and is stuffed. A great response by VASJ after losing the opening tip, and Brown will take it up the floor and get fouled.
If they want to stay close in this game, the Vikings, they got to keep playing defense like that for the whole duration of the game.
And that was OJ Spikes up for that stuff. And I mean, you're exactly right. The defense needs to be on point.
Because they can score. They can put up points.
Lutheran West averaging 66.8 points per game. VASJ 72.2. So a slight difference. Shaker, the 3, it's in! Shanker able to get that one to go. Up the court, VASJ has to go and defend Lutheran West now. Meyer spinning inside, is stuffed once again! OJ Spikes the rejection!
Spikes putting his name on this stat sheet early on in this game with a couple blocks. Big plays there from Spikes.
Absolutely wild from Spikes. I think we expected Lutheran West to control the tempo of this game early, but instead it is Villa Angela St. Joe's. Council, the low pass inside. Antonio Brown spinning left against Martinez. And he will step on the baseline. It goes the opposite way. I know you, Gabe, as a Steelers fan, hearing Antonio Brown, mixed feelings.
Yeah, it's weird to hear his name in a basketball game, but I'm excited to see what he can do tonight. A good player for St. Joseph.
If AB is like Antonio Brown, the football player, was booming, they have a good chance to win.
For sure.
Jake Callow plays it inside. Matt Meyer takes it himself and once again loses it. Another turnover from number 24. VASJ will take it. Some early troubles for Matt Meyer.
Yeah, a couple block shots and loose ball. Got to keep your control early on in this game.
VASJ might have forced Lutheran West to rely on the perimeter. But with the sharp shooting of Tink Shelton, we will see if that is the right decision eventually. Martin almost loses it, slings it to the corner, no look pass inside. Spikes unable to get it to go over Ryan Callow, and he will grab his own board. Great resilience by number 5. Martin makes his move, the step back from the free throw line. High bounce, no good. Tink Shelton grabs it. Jake Callow in the corner. Flings it top. Omar Martinez barreling in, pivoting, bounce pass. Jake Callow will open the scoring for Lutheran West.
Beautiful cut there by Callow.
The spacing was perfect, and that route was exactly what they needed. Martinez was being locked up, and Jake was able to relieve it. A floater goes in, AB on the board. Tank Shelton will work quick. 5-2 VASJ. Tank spins and dishes out Jake Callow, the pump, top arc. Omar Martinez euros in, and it's blocked. I think once again that's Spikes.
That's three blocks already on in this ball game.
And the Euro dish out, how? The mid-range, bam! Julian Council completes a team play. 7-2 VASJ. Tink can't get it to go. Ryan Callow grabs the rebound. Meyer able to slip inside against Spikes. This time he gets it to go. Matt Meyer unstoppable on that play. A 3-2-1 up, no good. Martinez grabs the loose ball after the miss. Blue West down by 3, a chance to tie, and Ting Shelton is fouled inside the arc.
So far, the Vikings looking really impressive. We knew they could score. The only question was, would they be able to defend this Longhorns offense? And so far, they've done a great job, and it's reflected in the score of the game.
Exactly. Those first couple of possessions where they were able to stuff Matt Meyer, that was pivotal. Without that, Lou West would probably be in the lead by a few now. Martinez mid-range, no dice, and it will be taken in by Martin. Jeremiah Martin slips through some defenders. The kick out, AB pumps, takes inside. Antonio Brown off front rim, gets his own rebound, goes up again, and an and one! A big boom from AB.
How about Antonio Brown? He has miscommunication on defense, makes a mistake there, but comes on the other end and gets a big and one.
Makes it 9-4 Villa Angela St. Joseph. A great start for the Vikings. This is what we want to see from them.
For sure. I mean, you're talking about a Longhorns team that is dominant in Northeast Ohio, and for them to be able to compete with them, it's impressive.
You go back the last couple of years, obviously they had that championship game loss against Akron Buchtel in 22-23, and last year the round of 16 or Elite 8 exit against Shelby at BG, I believe Elite 8.
Yeah.
So they have struggled to really get that out of their minds, but this year they feel is the year they can make a difference. And speaking of making a difference, Ryan Callow in transition makes the three, and an immediate timeout is called. Ryan Callow on the board. The men are transfers, 5 combined, 9-7 VASJ as we step aside for our first timeout.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
.416 on the clock in quarter number 1. This is the 2024 NEO Youth League Christmas Classic live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. High pass up the floor. Martin will take it, pumps over Tank, and makes the 2.
Sometimes those deep passes in your own end to the other end can be risky, but it paid off there.
Bedford did a great job of doing that in game number 1. Revere on the opposite end of things struggled. Under the basket, played back in. McGinney able to find Tink Shelton. Top of the arc, it's Meyer. Bounces out, no good. Antonio Brown the rebound, and Tink Shelton takes it right back and lays it in. Short-term memory, and Jakara Shelton is on the board. Why not another? 2 steals for Tink. The bounce pass, McGinney clobbered, and he will go to the line.
Shelton's saying, you know what? Vikings, you're not going to be the only team that's going to create turnovers on the defense side of the ball. Let me get in there and get a couple steals there. Good defense there by Shelton.
McGinney averaging 4.7 points per game so far this campaign, along with almost 4 rebounds.
Yeah.
A dual threat player, offense and defense. It's very rare to find a player balanced at both offense and defense.
For sure.
A lot of players, they usually are either really good at scoring, like we saw with King Young in the last game, and there's also James from CCC who's better at defense but can score if needed.
Yeah.
It just depends what kind of archetype you have. It appears McGinney has both.
Yeah, definition of a two-way player for sure.
And McGinney will split the pair. The sophomore, another newcomer. A lot of newcomers to this team. Custis new, you have Cosmo new, McGinney. Kittleberger did play a little bit last year, but not too much. Both Callows, Reed Robinson, I believe, is new. Gigo, he is new. Josiah Davis new. Aiden Monroe new. In transition, here comes Lou West, and a foul. That will send the aforementioned Kittleberger to the line.
This press is causing some trouble for the Vikings. The trap and then the defense at half court. The Longhorns are doing a great job playing defense so far, and it's creating a lot of turnovers, and they're starting to come back in this ball game.
And as we saw yesterday, defense can win or lose you a game at this competition. I mean, the full court press was too much, and once Benedictine started doing that against Cornerstone, the game flipped. If they would have started that earlier, we would be talking about Benedictine taking down Turtle.
For sure.
He makes both Lutheran West their first lead of the ball game, 12-11, 3:15 left in Q1, and Tank will throw it out of play. Great defense by Shelton. The next game, arguably the best. I mean, the last game, it's going to be hard to beat, but Warrensville Heights, Lutheran East up next after this one. In the lane, he can't get it to go. That is Rowe, and here comes Lutheran West. Kittleberger dishes out to Martinez. Inside, fadeaway, Ryan Callow on point. Ryan now with 5. And a quick high-flying pass. Rowe can't keep it in. Lutheran West once again gets a stop.
Yeah, might have been a turnover there, but there is a slight opportunity there when the Vikings are moving in tempo, so they should do that more often, but maybe not try and throw the ball as deep into the other team's half court.
Still a lot of media in the house and a lot of photographers and videographers ready for these big contests. Callow, the long-range J, it's in! Ryan Callow from downtown, he has 8. About halfway to his season average of 16.5. Impressive from Ryan Callow, the mentor transfer. Good move in the lane, and it banks in. Jeremiah Martin now with 4. 17-13, both offenses starting to heat up. Jakara Shelton inside the paint, banks it in. Tink now with 4. 19-13, Lutheran West starting to pull away. They attempt the trap. Harrison gets it up the floor. The corner 3, off rim for Ariani. Up high, it's Shelton. Can't get it to go, and Kittleberger can. And a timeout is called by VASJ. What a response by the Longhorns.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, they've been playing great defense to steal some of the turnovers they've gotten, and as well as they've been able to make some shots. Ryan Callow, that three-pointer, it's been helping the Longhorns a lot.
A big man has just arrived on campus. It is TJ Crumble and the Lutheran East Falcons getting ready for their big tip-off in an hour and a half against Meechie Johnson's Warrensville Heights. Gabe, your thoughts on that game?
It's going to be an awesome game. I mean, to see a guy like TJ Crumble, to see a great Warrensville Heights squad, it's going to be exciting and fun, as like every basketball game is with those two teams involved.
21-13, the red side of the old Lutheran High School, which was in Cleveland, is up by 8. And there was talks before the season that Lutheran West and Lutheran East would move downtown to, I believe, Cleveland State's practice facility where they had the play-by-play classic last year. Not the Wolstein Center, the opposite one, where the old Lutheran High School was. But unfortunately, that never came to be this year. It will be at Lutheran East in Cleveland Heights. But maybe in future years, we will see it restored to that great landmark. That ball's out of play. It will stay with VASJ. But that would add another layer to that rivalry. I mean, they already are friendly rivals. They don't hate each other. It's not at all like that.
Yeah.
We talked to Brandon Marvel of Keon Sports. He called that game with me last year, and he was saying they don't hate each other. It's more of just a friendly rivalry that on paper, it looks menacing.
Yeah.
1:15 left to go in the first quarter. Can VASJ find their spark? The pump spikes the mid-range off the front rim, no good, and the rebound is taken in by Gigo. And here comes Lutheran West. That's Martinez going up for it, can't get it. And now here comes Villa Angela St. Joe, spikes, unable to catch it. Miscommunication gives possession back to Lutheran West. But Seydou Gigo, a new player. I know we both talked to Izzy Santiago, one of the assistant coaches, before the Summer League game last year in which he was the head coach. Gigo had a brother who went here a few years ago. He did miss his senior year due to injury, but he was one heck of a talented player.
Yeah.
That basket is good from Ryan Callow. He now has 10. The corner 3 bounces out, no good from Schenker. And the wild pass up floor goes out of play, and it will stay on the tip.
You know, Ryan Callow might not be having the Turtle effect as Turtle did on his offense, but he's having a big impact today and is really helping out Lou West.
And he doesn't need to be Turtle Kwasniak. He does not need to be. I mean, you look at this Lutheran West team, he and Matt Meyer averaging 15.5 a night, can run this offense as Batman and Robin, or Batman and Superman, if you will. they both can be the main option depending on a scenario. 20 seconds left to go here in the opening frame. Martin, who has 4 at the Garfield logo, makes his run, spinning inside, and banks it in. A great basket for Jeremiah Martin. And now here comes Lutheran West. Ryan Callow at the horn, misses wide, and it goes out of play. 9/10 of a second left to go. Most likely 23-15, the end of the first quarter score. Almost going in. I thought the announcer's jinx almost gifted VASJ a free 3.
Yeah, it was impressive seeing him almost be able to get the ball down there that far, considering he was behind half court, well behind half court.
8 minutes in the books. Lutheran West up 23-15 over Villa Angela St. Joseph.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you.
23-15, your score through one quarter. This is the 2024 NEO Youth League Christmas Classic live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Shout out to all the viewers at home. I believe 77 concurrent viewers last time we checked. I mean, a great showing for two great teams, and I'm excited for quarter number 2. Lutheran West, an immediate trap. The 3, it's in! Schenker, his second triple of the game. That puts VASJ back within 5. Gabe, an exciting first quarter. I mean, Lutheran West found their stride, and now it appears VASJ is taking it back.
Yeah, and I would expect the guy, Jeremiah Martin and Spikes, to have a big quarter because they need to if they really want to come back in this game.
Hairston able to get that one to go. 23-20, 7:20 on the clock in the first half. Takes Shelton the Euro, and he is fouled in the process. Jakaris has handled the ball a lot, and he's acting like a true point guard.
Yeah, he is, and he's getting to the lane. Despite his size, he's been able to get in the lane with guys like Spikes and down there that have gotten multiple blocks already in this game. He's had a great game along with the steals. Definitely a very impactful player for Lou West so far.
Going back down memory lane, Lutheran West last year at this competition, victorious 60-59 against Maple Heights.
Yeah.
A man that now plays overseas, Tino Ilionila, had the game-winning basket with about 20 seconds left to go. And then obviously the game after that was the Garfield-Richmond game, which everyone remembers. We are 6 days away from the revamped version, and it is going to be an exciting day.
There's Shelton again.
Shelton splits the pair, gets the steal, can't get that too, and it's taken in by Hairston. Here come the Vikings. Schenker, step back, corner 3, no good, off iron, and it tips to Council, but a whistle will blow as it looks like Matt Meyer will be called for a foul. But still a 4-point lead for Lutheran West as they're looking solid now. They are starting to settle in, and a big reason why, number 11. A decently open 3, rims out, no good, and a tough rebound by McGinney. Callow off balance, tips it, and it's out of play. Council defends Meyer. Scrappy defense, I like it.
Yeah, scrappy defense, but we also got some points on the board. Overall, it's been a great close game so far.
Ryan Callow, 2 inbound in the corner. Jakaris Shelton bounces out, no good. And the loose ball belongs to VASJ until they shoot shine themselves.
Yeah, too many of that today. Too many turnovers on their end. They got to clean that up, the Vikings.
They still have plenty of time to do so. with 6:44 on the clock. Once again, their last game, a 72-71 thriller back in Cleveland. And speaking of VASJ, as a foul is called there, their football stadium, one of the nicest. I mean, you have the water right behind it. That's beautiful.
And you also got Bo Jackson committed to Ohio State. You got a lot of good players that play football there too. Overall, a really good athletic program.
And that was the first football team that I called a game against at Holy Name. We didn't have much of a stream working because of technical issues with the second half. It was me.
Yeah.
And VASJ killed us that day, I believe by like 20 points. But still, VASJ holds a special place in my heart. And that 3 holds a special place in Schenker's heart. He now has 9. We are back to a 3-point game. Shelton working quickly, goes behind, steps inside. And Meyer can't tip it in. So close, but yet so far. And Spikes will get it up to AB. Antonio Brown in transition. Can't bank it, loose ball, Brown gets it again. Big man moves inside and Meyer gets a piece. Still loose and he swats him, but a foul called. Meyer the culprit.
Antonio Brown showing off his physicality there. First of all, driving to the rim, but also never giving up, continuing to fight for that ball, and he ultimately gets rewarded by opportunity to shoot from the charity strike.
But wow, what a sequence.
Yeah.
A lot going on today. Antonio Brown so far 4 points. His first. Makes it. Brown now with 5. Lutheran West, we may or may not be seeing you again on January 7th as Holy Name rolls into town. Either myself or Holy Name Broadcasting will have the coverage. The second, also good. AB makes both. Now a 1-point game. Callow steps back from the elbow, can't get it to go. AB snatches it just on the line, and now the whistle will blow. .546 on the clock in the first half. A back and forth affair. AB the last 2 points. Jake Callow the last 2 points for Lutheran West. Jake Callow having a good day with 5 points, I believe above his season average of 3.8. Yes, it is. And Lutheran West will get the ball back. Martinez will give it off to Kittleberger, and it's stolen. Schenker in transition will miss it. I believe Kittleberger got a piece.
Yeah, I think he did.
McGinney works quick against AB, and a foul is called.
How about Schenker, though? Even though he did miss the layup, he's made some threes on the offensive side, then getting a steal there. He's making an impact so far for the Vikings.
He is their leading scorer with 9 points so far today. The leading scorer for Lutheran West, Ryan Callow, with 10, followed by Jakar Shelton and Jake Callow, both with 5. First one, no good. And Kittleberger close in there with 4. So another chance for McGinney to get redemption. The second, it's good. McGinney will split the pair, 27-25. Lutheran West still on top. Look at the Vikings do to respond. AB battling Jake Callow, too much size, and the finish is true. Brown ties it at 27. Jakar Shelton step back 3. It's in! Jakar Shelton from downtown. That gets Lutheran West into the 30s. What a game for Jakar so far.
Yeah, and as well as Antonio Brown, he's been able to make a lot of plays for the Vikings offensively.
He has 8, only behind the man with the rock in Schenker. And Schenker will lose it. Jake Callow gets it off to his brother, Ryan Callow, the Yarrow, and 1! Callow squared equals 2, and a trip to the line. Ryan Callow now with 12 points. His brother Jake laid out on that floor to give his brother a chance.
Yeah, it's been a balanced offensive scoring attack from Lules, like you mentioned what happened earlier in the game. Callow, Shelton, it's been a lot of guys getting involved for them offensively.
Lutheran West led out by Coach Jordan Duke, one of the best coaches in all of Northeast Ohio. Callow banks in the last free throw, his first of the game, now has a total of 13 points. Lutheran West up by 6. Schenker, McGinney in his face, will flip, and Callow hits it out of play.
Schenker's had a couple turnovers there running the ball as a point guard. Got to be more careful where you go with that basketball.
Lutheran West still a few faces injured, ready to make their debut. Jordan Custis, I believe, is out for the first half of the season. Lutheran West hopes to have his presence off the bench. Custis can definitely be a key contributor for Lutheran West, as we saw in the Summer League.
Yeah, we saw him in the Summer League, a guard that can play defense and get shots and get the ball to his playmaker teammates.
Travel called, less than half of quarter number 2 on the clock. 33-27 Lutheran West, and a chance to further extend their lead. Callow works right, will bank it and gets it to go. 15 points for Ryan Callow in the first half. Ryan Callow is here. Martin over Shelton. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Matt Meyer. 35-27, Lutheran West starting to pull away. Shelton the 3. Rims out, Meyer grabs the rebound and cleans it up.
Meyer made that look extremely easy.
When you have that much height, it is just that easy. Timeout called. Lutheran West up 37-27 over VASJ, and we will step aside to hear a word from our sponsors.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
3:15 on the clock in the second quarter. It's Villa Angela St. Joe's down 37-27 against a very tough Lutheran West Longhorn side. Flung near side, the triple. It's in! Schenker, his 4th triple of the game. He now has 12. VASJ in the 30s, down by 7. Into the corner, Shelton to match. It's in! Ting Shelton.
Shelton with the steal.
Here he goes again, the hook. 5 quick points for Jakara Shelton.
Shelton making an impact on both sides of the ball tonight.
And all of a sudden, Lutheran West back up by 12. A 5-point swing. Martinez the rebound, and here comes Ryan Callow. Callow bobbling, still with possession, flings outside. McGinney. Spinning left, and it's rejected. The 4th block by Spikes. And Shelton will hit it out of bounds.
Man, Shelton he always seems to find the ball when he's on defense. I mean, it seems like he's had like 6 steals tonight.
And it feels like Spikes has had 6 blocks by now.
Yeah.
The way he plays basketball is nothing shy of impressive.
And there's a steal, another one.
Here comes Tink, uncontested, and banks it in. 7 points in 1 minute. Jakara Shelton or Tracy McGrady.
Going for the high school basketball steals record, it appears.
I can't blame him.
Yeah.
I mean, Lutheran West firing on all cylinders. 44 first-half points right now. That is extremely impressive.
Yeah, I mean, considering how they started a little slow, but, I mean, they've come back and really showed how good they can be on both sides of the ball.
You look at their losses in overtime to a very good St. Vincent St. Mary team, and then as well by 12 at Hoban, which is a tough environment to play in. They're not bad losses. They're two probably of the best losses in the state. VASJ, their losses. St. Ignatius, another good one. And then a team we saw yesterday in Warren G. Harding. And another steal for Lutheran West. This time it's Kittleberger. Whistle will blow, no shot. Cal missed it anyway, and a foul called. Whoever it's against will send their opponent to the line.
They're going to call it a travel on Lou West.
Both teams, no fouls to give. And that is a foul, it looks like. I guess they're saying it's on the shot against Schenker?
Yeah, that's what they're going to say on his drive to the rim. He traveled.
I think what they called there, if it wasn't an off-ball foul, was there was someone in the landing zone.
Maybe it could have been that.
The landing zone is definitely a fine line and something difficult to kind of understand.
Yeah, it is. It's a difficult call for the referee to make.
Schenker now has 13 points. His first point's not coming from a triple. His second is good. At the same time, these kind of do come from a three-pointer.
Yeah, I mean, he probably would have made it if they didn't foul him, to be honest. Schenker has been extremely hot today from behind the three-point arc.
His third, on point. 15 points for Sean Schenker. 90 seconds left to go in the first half. Here come the Longhorns, swung outside. Kittleberger, the pump. Shelton near side three. Bounces out, no good, and Spikes comes down with the board. He has been elite on the defensive end. Schenker now has 5 threes.
He just can't miss.
Schenker, 18 points, a game high. Shelton in the corner, Nittleberger to match. Bounces front rim, Martinez the board. Omar pumps and banks it in. There's your guy.
There's my guy, Omar Martinez, with a nice bucket there.
50 seconds left to go in the first half. Lutheran West up 46-36. A trap loose ball out of play. It will stay with the Vikings.
The Vikings are going to come back in this game. They're going to have to figure out a way, maybe after halftime, to beat this trap. It has killed them in this game.
Definitely has. And that's just, once again, the storyline of this tournament.
Yeah.
A lot of great defense. Martin will take it for the Vikings. Screen set, he will work. Jeremiah Martin inside. Tries banking, no good. Martinez will hand it off to Ryan Callow. 30 seconds on the clock. Nittleberger, corner three for Shelton. Bounces left, no good. Rebound, and now the lost ball. Kittleberger had it. The three from Schenker. Misses.
He's human.
And it does hit out of play on the reverb. So it will go back to Lutheran West. 13.8 seconds. You would like to believe they will take the final shot of the first half.
They should. That's what they should do right here.
Most likely the final shot. Ryan Callow spinning. Callow, an impressive day. How can he end the first half for the Longhorns? And it's out of play. It will go to VASJ with 2 seconds on the clock.
Great defense there. That's a difficult challenge to have, to try and guard Callow on ball like that.
Easily one of the best players at this competition. Inbound behind Martin, it's loose at the horn, it's in! Kittleberger saves the possession for Lutheran West. Snatch and score, 48 first half points for the Longhorns.
Yeah, that's just a bad play by the Vikings there. You got to be more aware. You can't throw a ball like that. Got to have some guys from the other half court come back to behind the half court and give him some help.
Definitely. We will be back on in a few minutes to give our first half analysis. Lutheran East, Warrensville Heights up next, but still a second half to play. This is the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel, presented by NEO Youth Elite. We'll step aside and hear a word from our sponsors.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you.
Second half about to get underway. Shout out to my parents, David and Kelly, for running the scoreboard and camera for the first 2.5 games. The final 2.5, me and Gabe got things covered. Well, as covered as we can. The clock will not be accurate at any point. It'll be as good as we can. But still, we have some good basketball left to play today. If you are just tuning in, I am Nathan Smee. Gabe Koza on the call alongside me. And we have our first foul of the new half. Gabe, going back to that first half, what did you like about that Lutheran West team, especially when they were able to rebound?
I mean, rebounding was great, but also defensively. I mean, they were great defensively, creating steals that created offensive opportunities, and then behind the three-point line, making shots. I mean, just overall really good, well-rounded team and offensive, defensive performance.
Flung back, AB against Ryan Callow. 7:30 on the clock in Q3. Once again, stay tuned after this game for Warrensville Heights and Lutheran East boys basketball. Ball goes out of play, and it looks like we do have a disagreement with officials. One pointed to stay down here, the other pointed the opposite way, and it will stay down here.
Yeah.
It just skimmed off of Matt Meyer's hand.
Yeah, I mean, those calls are so difficult to make.
Dish just outside, Martin. Jeremiah Martin will fling far corner, the three. Council can't get it to go, and a great off-ball box out by Meyer.
Yeah, that was a really good block out right there by Meyer. Textbook.
I know your coaches back in your SJJ middle school days would love that kind of off-ball offense / defense.
For sure.
Omar Martinez. Omar has had a solid afternoon. Callow for three. It's in! Ryan Callow from downtown. His third triple of the game. Ryan Callow heating up even more.
Hasn't skipped a beat from the first half.
And neither has Schenker. Schenker inside. What a run and what a basket. His first non-triple of the game outside of free throws. Meyer, big man in the lane, and is fouled. So 51-38. Clock stops, 6:51 left to go here in the third. I apologize, folks. We're just going to leave the clock at 8 minutes. We're not going to run the clock. It's just going to be the score. Makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Two-man show now.
Yep.
Kind of feels like the way the Detroit Lions season has gone. Because of several injuries.
Yeah. But just like the Lions were pushing through, we're going to end up with a successful season.
Are we biting some kneecaps?
Of course, always.
First one not good from Meyer. Meyer with 4 points, looking to hit 5. And he can. Meyer will split the pair, make it 52-38. And here comes Villa Angela St. Joe's once again. Martin in the lane, banks it, no good. Jeremiah can't get it to go. And here comes Ryan Callow to his brother. Tink in the corner, bang! Ting Shelton, the corner triple. Lutheran West now up by 17 to respond. Off kilter by Schenker, and it will go to the Longhorns. Great response. Tink outside Jake Callow the pump. Jake gives it off to Jakar Shelton. Jake Callow for three. It's in! Why have one Callow when you can have two? Timeout called. Lou West up by 20. Wow.
Yeah, Lou West came out of this halftime and wanted to show the world who they are, and they have.
I was about to say they definitely have. Lou West up 20 when we return.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
58-38, Lutheran West over Villa Angela St. Joe's. A great performance by the Longhorns. Still 5.5 left to play in the third quarter. Jeremiah Martin will dish it out to Council. Lutheran West, well in the driver's seat. Martin and the Vikings trying to get back in it. That shot no good. Callow the rebound off the miss. And here comes Ryan Callow and Lutheran West on the offensive end. They have been dangerous this entire ballgame. Meyer sets the screen for Callow. Callow can't get it to go, and out of play, it's off of Matt Meyer.
Yeah, that's one of the rare misses from Ryan Callow.
He and Schenker have been two very good sharpshooters this evening.
Yeah.
But still, the leading scorer at this year's Christmas Classic, Quinn Kwasniak, a.k.a. Turtle. Martin will play it off to his right. Hairston, A.B. will hand it off. Martin, the mid-range, just behind the elbow, it's true.
Martin's a guy that's going to need to heat up in the second half. They want a chance to come back, and he's well capable of doing that.
Definitely. I mean, one of the best players on this VASJ team. He's a true leader. Martin spinning inside, Martinez to the corner. Jay Callow, it's in. Jay Callow, a triple. And now another timeout is called. What a performance still by Lutheran West. Full timeout called. We will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Gyro, or Gyro. No matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you.
4:19 left to go in the third. Lutheran West 61, VASJ 40, your score. The Vikings looking for a way back in. Brown can't get that one to go. Rebound Meyer, and here comes Tink Shelton and the offense. Once again, this is the 2024 NEO Youth Elite Christmas Classic. That ball goes out of play, and it will stay with the Longhorns. Lutheran West playing a very similar game to the way that they played at the end of that first half, and that is why they've had so much success. And another reason, the man with the ball. Callow can't get that one to go. Martinez cleans it up and makes it.
Great offensive rebound there by Omar Martinez.
Martinez, his second field goal of the game, and a slight little do-si-do and foul.
There goes Martin there. He's got to have a good game to really come back, and he's starting to get some points here in the second half of this ball game.
Jeremiah Martin, 8 points so far. It'll be interesting to see how he can play down the stretch and if that is enough to propel a victory in favor of VASJ. The first is good. So he now has 9. Here comes the second for Martin. And it's good. So Martin able to get both to go. 63-41. Another whistle will blow. And it looks like it will go back to the right baseline. Trying to see exactly what they called.
I don't even know if...
A little bit of confusion.
I don't think anybody knows what's going on right now.
Coach Duke can't believe whatever the call is. Still one of the most passionate coaches in NEO. If you see him during the regular season, it's either he's confused with his hands up or he's smiling like, what the heck was that?
Yeah.
one of the most fun coaches to watch from the sidelines.
And also a great coach performance-wise, one of the best out there in NEO.
I mean, since he took over this team, it has been nothing but win after win. High point, Martinez plays it back, Jakara Shelton. Many expected a down year for Lutheran West this year, but they rebuilt and reloaded in one offseason. Ryan Callow will make his move, spinning outside. Jake Callow misses back rim, and Meyer will shoe shine, but not enough. It will go to VASJ. Good idea from Meyer. A loose ball, it last touched him, and that's really all he could do.
Yeah, I mean, effort's such a big thing in basketball. Meyer's showing there that he has all the effort to be a good basketball player.
3:15 left to go in the third. Martin will dish. Spikes the screen, taken inside by Hairston. Hairston, the bounce pass, picked off. Here comes Jakara Shelton for Lutheran West. What speed, what pace, and the finish not there. Antonio Brown gets it, and here comes VASJ. The pump, and the basket, and one. Shanker.
What a finish by Shanker, showing that he doesn't just have the three-point shot. He can get to the rim and make those tough finishes.
That could not have gone any better for Shanker. And now an and one opportunity. I believe he now has 22 points. Gigo subs in for Martinez. We haven't seen him in a long time.
No, we haven't.
I'm excited to see what Seydu can do down the stretch in this game. Lutheran West can use a rebounder, but Meyer swats it! Matt Meyer, welcome to the Youth Elite. Shelton in transition, rolls out, Meyer cleans it up, and makes it! That's the Matt Meyer we know and love. He's back.
Yeah, he is.
And what an entrance. Brown pumps against Meyer, dishes outside, Shanker off the rim. Shelton will get it, yet another rebound. McGinney back out. Jakara Shelton inside the key will dish. Ryan Callow, the Euro, the fade, the basket.
Great move there by Ryan Callow.
What more can you ask from number 11?
I mean, how do you guard that?
You don't. The three from Spikes, bounces, rim no good. And now here comes Lutheran West once again. Shelton Callow is swatted! OJ Spikes once again!
Who's got more? Does Shelton have more steals or does Spike have more blocks? Because, I mean, both of them are making major impacts in that stat category.
I think it's close, but Shelton maybe by one. Meyer spinning inside. This time he gets it to go. Someone made Matt Meyer mad, and when Matt Meyer's mad, it's difficult to defend him.
Way downtown.
Shanker can't get it to go. McGinney dishes to Ryan Callow. A minute and a half left to go in the third. Callow bounce past Meyer. Corner three. Corner three. Matt Meyer on fire. 12 points now. The three from Martin. Rims out, no good. Jeremiah can't connect. Shelton being pressed immediately by Oriani will be able to beat the press. Shelton inside, swings, Callow on the line. It's true. Ryan Callow gives Lutheran West their 73rd and 74th point. Running clock on the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, Lou West has run away with this thing. But how about their defense? 43 points only allowed to Villa St. Angelo Joseph. I mean, this was a team that was averaging, 71 points a game, I believe?
72 points per game, pretty accurate.
Yeah, so great defensive performance from the Longhorns today.
And they allow 70 per game. Or excuse me, 58.83 points per game. VASJ allows 70. Lutheran West at 74. I mean, something just didn't go right in the game plan. VASJ will take this one on the chin. They have a game against Walnut Ridge next week on 12/27. Then at home against Lutheran East, at Benedictine on the 4th, at Lake Catholic on the 7th, and then at home versus East Lake North on January 10th. As for Lutheran West, they are at Westerville South on December 28th, a very tough battle on the outskirts of Columbus. Then they take on Glenville at Tri-C on January 5th. They host Holy Name on January 7th. And they're at St. Ed's on January 10th. And then finally, their 5th and final game in this next stretch, Akron-Bucktel.
Gonna be a great game.
And that's a rematch of the 2022-23 OHSAA Division II state title game. Bucktel ended up becoming victorious in that matchup once again. It was a tough way to lose.
Yeah.
Jason Levis had the ball, bobbled, and just got a shot off and made it. But unfortunately, the shot was actually still in his hands.
Yeah.
A millisecond separated Lutheran West from overtime and elimination. They still look to get back to the promised land now that there are a total of 7 divisions. Brown inside bodying, and it's swatted. Great defense inside. Kittleberger gets a piece.
Yeah, Lou West, earlier on in the game, Antonio Brown had his way down low, but recently, after halftime, he hasn't gotten anything from down below the bucket.
Not at all, as Shelton knocks it out of play. He has done it a lot so far.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing at all. He is making VASJ be more particular with their shots and the way they run their offense. Schenker gets the inbound inside to Martin. Martin pumps, unable to get it to go, and there is Gigo able to grab the big board. Ryan Callow in transition outside. Kittleberger rims out. McGinney gets the rebound and cleans it up. McGinney now with 4 points, 76-43. Running clock still very close. Lutheran West needs 2. Schenker dishes out Oriani. AB the decoy. The mid-range off mark, and it's swatted in by number 14. That is a player I don't have on my roster. It appears to be Reed Robinson. And it's played up floor, and that's all she read for the third quarter. An exciting frame, 76-43. A lot of offense from Lutheran West. 1 frame left to go in Game 3, Day 2 of the 2024 NEO Youth League Christmas Classic. We will step aside.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
Fourth quarter about to start here at Garfield Heights High School. Game 3 of the day, Game 8 of the 2024 NEO Youth League Christmas Classic live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. VASJ 2 points away from having a running clock be put on them. The corner 3 will delay it. Hairston in the corner and an immediate whistle afterwards. Now a 30-point lead for Lutheran West. And Lutheran West will bring in Josiah Davis. Coach Duke starting to bring in a lot of his younger guys. And I like that move. High pass, Shelton will catch. Chikaris makes his move inside, will fling back outside the arc. Kittleberger makes his move into the corner. Josiah Davis can't get that one to go. And here comes VASJ once again in transition. Hairston, now to Brown, is swatted. Gigo the rejection. And Gigo the rebound. What great defense by him. Still a 30-point game. Kittleberger against Brown, almost the and one, but at least he will go to the line. Do we think we hit a running clock?
It's dominated.
7:07 on the clock, the first. It's in. Kittleberger now with 7 points. The game after this one might be the most exciting of the day outside of game number 2.
Yeah.
Warrensville, Lou East. I know we're both looking forward to that one. Kittleberger makes both 78-46. VASJ needs a whole lot of offense if they are to come back. Dished into the corner. Oriani spinning right and rejected by Dijo.
What a block. I mean, Lou West hasn't allowed anything in the paint after halftime.
Gigo, another massive block. High point, it's tipped, and it's taken in. Oriani spinning inside. Nowhere to go, it's dished. Oriani flowing outside, Frankie Oriani. Davis into the corner to the 3. Rolls out, no good, loose ball. Tink Shelton will grab the rebound. And no one home in the center of the paint. It will go out of play. A turnover from Lutheran West. A rare turnover at that.
Yeah, a little bit surprised that Shelton is still playing in this game, but he's a fighter.
He wants to put on a great show. Ryan Callow and the rest of the starters have as well. Lorenzo Oriani deals to Davis. Harston will play it out of bounds off the tip. It stays with Villa Angela St. Joe's. Bounce has inside. Lorenzo Oriani gives to Frankie. A little bit of a mismatch here. Gigo defending him. Oriani, great ball movement. The 3 bounces out, no good. Gigo the tip, and it's outside the arc. Davis gives it. Frankie Oriani can't get it to go, and the rebound is taken in by Kittleberger. Another long trying sequence for Lutheran West defense.
Great crossover.
And Kittleberger can't get the job done. Taken in by Oriani. Oriani to Oriani. It's Frankie with possession. Bounce pass inside the key. Dished out, loose ball, and it is snatched up by Gigo. And immediately it goes back to Trayvon Davis. Davis flings outside. The no-look pass into the corner. It's in! Javon Hairston. And that will help make this a little bit closer. Tink Shelton, 5 minutes on the clock. It looks like we will see more of Lutheran West bench as this game progresses. Flicked outside, loose ball. VASJ will win it. And a foul is called. And it's called on number 14, Reed Robinson. Substitution for Lutheran West. They will bring in Cosmo.
A little bit surprised again that Shelton's still in this game.
And they will bring out Kittleberger. I think this is going to be, okay, this is what the future of Lutheran West looks like. How do they play?
Yeah, could be that.
And that's a smart move. Frankie Oriani will slam it off of Reed Robinson, and it will stay with the Vikings. Once again, stay tuned after this game. Game 4 on our 5-game slate. Warrensville Heights and Lutheran West. That will be an exciting affair. Oriani bounce pass. Hairston is swatted, but a foul called. Gigo got a piece, but too much.
Can't shoot anything over Gigo. I mean, they were able to draw the foul, but it's almost impossible to get down there in the paint.
With that height, you don't really want to try to either. The first, on point. Javon Hairston brings VASJ into the 50s. And over in the backcourt, Coach Duke along with Jakar Shelton will have a conversation, most likely a joyful and triumphant conversation. Hairston makes both. 78-51, played up the floor. Reed Robinson will take it in. The swing inside. Gigo can't get it to go, but is fouled in the process, and a light limp afterwards.
Yeah, that's not what you like to see. Seems to be okay, though.
Especially with players that tall.
Yeah.
it's tough with injuries. I mean, we've seen a lot of big, tall players in the NBA have their careers derailed by height. Greg Oden, a perfect example.
Yao Ming, I mean, the list kind of goes on and on. It's unfortunate.
And he misses the first off the back rim. 78-51. Lutheran West still looking to bring on some more points. Shelton remains in the game. Surprisingly, Gigo misses both. Loose ball, and VASJ will come up with it. Rowe gets it forward, and here come the Vikings. The Euro and the swat! Blocking foul called, but Gigo, an electrifying block.
Seems like he's trying to tie or break Spikes' blocks.
He might be close.
Yeah, he might be. It's pretty incredible because he's only played, what, like fourth quarter?
And the way Lutheran West play, they really don't have a traditional center. Matt Myers, the big man, and he is not a center. He's a power forward.
Yeah.
Or even at the college level, you can say he's a little undersized to be a small forward.
Yeah.
Both miss. Rebound Cosmo. And Cosmo immediately trapped. Welcome to the Christmas Classic. Shelton relieves his teammate. High pass up the floor. Reed Robinson will take it back outside. Cosmo the plant. Shelton takes it inside. Goes under the basket looking for help and will find it in a whistle. But the help goes in favor of VASJ. Out of bounds. The Vikings will take it. Once again, join us for the game after this. Lutheran West, Lutheran East, and Warrensville Heights. That game, along with every game, as a part of this tournament coverage, will be streamed live on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Davis will kick outside. The three bounces side rim, no good from Spikes. Loose ball, and Cosmo will get it out the floor. Here comes Jakar Shelton. Into the corner, Cosmo the pump. Top of the arc, Reed Robinson for three. It's in! Reed Robinson puts Lou West in the 80s, the highest scoring team at this year's Christmas Classic. And the response is there. Javion Rowe, his first 2 points out the ball game. Here come the Longhorns, but it's taken. Here comes Rowe, and an intentional foul ruins his progress.
Good foul there by Shelton. Would have been an easy layup if he didn't do that.
He's slowing down the game, and I really do like that. You do not want VASJ to get on fire, hit a couple of shots, and make this a closer game than it really should be at this point. All that matters is the final score. No one will remember 3:09 on the clock. It's 81-53. They'll remember, okay, Lou West won, what, 85-60?
Yeah.
They'll remember that scoreline, not at certain individual points. The mid-range J, not good, but Cosmo commits the foul.
Yeah, in that sense, the box score can only tell you so much.
Stay tuned at the conclusion of this game as we hear a word from our sponsors, and then we announce our player of the game and our game MVP. First, no good from Hairston, good from Hairston. Javon Hairston now has 4 points from the line, 6 from outside, and 2 from the field, 12 total points. And Lutheran West still working quick. Cosmo just inside, misses side rim, and here come the Vikings right back at the Longhorns. The crossover, Hairston coast to coast, and
It's going to be a goaltend.
It's basket interference, not a goaltend. He tried laying it in, but it was already going in.
Yeah, it did not need to do that.
That's a tough break for Villa Angela St. Joe's with 2:40 on the clock. This one all but over. Nidelberger gets it over. Davis in the corner. Robinson misses just inside the rim. Too much on it. And here come the Vikings once again. Hairston, Davis in the corner. It's in. Trayvon Davis on the board.
To your point, looks like this game's going to be closer than it really was.
Now foul caught in transition. That will be the third foul against VASJ. TJ Crummel, he is getting ready outside that far locker room.
He's pumped. He's ready.
It is going to be one of the best games of the year.
For sure.
And then in a couple weeks, Garfield Heights will take on Warrensville Heights in what will be another great game. Cosmo makes his way to the basket. Gigo inside, and Gigo can't get it to go, but a foul is called. And that will be the fourth, and we'll send him to the line. But still 2:05 on the clock for this game. The most points Lutheran West has scored in a game this year up until now, 77 against Spire. So a big offensive explosion today. Gigo can't get the first in. And Lutheran West, this will be their first win in 2 games. They lost their last at Hoban. Definitely a great place to regroup if you are Lutheran West. Get a win under your belt heading into Christmas, and then when you go to Westerville for your next game, you'll be rejuvenated and ready to go. That game against Westerville South will really be a huge test for Coach Duke and these Longhorns. Bounce pass inside, Gigo the defense, not enough, as that shot is banked in by Spikes, and that will put VASJ in the 60s. A step back triple, bounces no good, and Spikes the rebound. He continues to block and rebound with style. Hairston dishes far side, Council will play it back up top. 90 seconds left to go. Davis over to Spikes. Spikes backing in. We'll play it back outside. Council bounces no good. Gigo the rebound. A 22-point lead for Lutheran West. On average, they're projected to win games. If you account for all of the averages, they're supposed to really win by 8. But today, 24 points. 1 minute left to go in regulation. 84-60. Stay tuned at the end after our final commercial break as we will announce our player/MVP of the game. Hairston. Far side, Davis. You can start to hear Lutheran East speaker. That shot no good, and it goes out of play. 40.4 seconds on the clock. This game, I think, went about how we expected it to. Maybe a little bit closer we expected it to be.
Yeah.
But I think this is kind of along the game that we expected. Lutheran West controlling, maybe a slow start, and in the end, it goes to the Longhorns.
Yeah, Lutheran West dominating on both sides of the ball and really putting on a really strong performance here.
VASJ will fall to 4-3 on the year. Their next game against Walnut Ridge. Lutheran West once again improves to 5-2 with Westerville South up next in Columbus.
Should be an exciting game.
That will be one of the better games at the tournament down south. 2 free throw opportunities for Josiah Davis. His first, rims out. Josiah, a junior, looking to earn some more game time. The second, rims out, no good, misses both, and it's taken in by the Vikings. 30 seconds on the clock. Probably the final offensive possession for VASJ. Spikes plays it inside into the corner. Hairston pumps on Cosmo, takes it himself over Gigo, and it's blocked. One more block for number 15, and that is how Lutheran West will close it out defensively. What a game for him. What a game for Lutheran West and the Longhorns. What a performance. 84-60. They take down Villa Angela St. Joseph. Stay tuned as we will announce our player/MVP of the game. But before we do, we will step aside and hear a word from our sponsors.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Gyro, Euro, or Gyro, no matter which way you say it, the place to get it is Nico's Bar and Gyros in North Royalton. From traditional lamb to beef, or even BLT and blackened salmon gyros, Nico's has just about everything. Dine with us today at 12766 Royalton Road in North Royalton. Check out our website at nicosbarandgyros.com or give us a call at 440-237-6456. Join us for the next big game. Your taste buds will thank you.
Lutheran West takes down Villa Angela St. Joe's 84-60. Your player of the game goes to Jakaris Tink Shelton. Very well deserved. 18 points, not the highest score, but he played the majority of this game. Gabe, talk about him and his Longhorns and how they were able to defeat a very good VASJ team.
Yeah, I mean, Shelton was great. I mean, on the defensive side of the ball, creating steals, creating opportunities for the offensive attack, then getting to the lane, making shots. Also, Ryan Callow had a great game on the offensive side of the ball. And it's not just those two as well. I mean, really the whole team played well, and it was an all-around balanced attack, and it displays just how dangerous this Longhorns team can be in the tournament.
Lutheran East about to run on the court. That is our next game. They will take on Warrensville Heights at 6 p.m. This is going to be game number 9 at this year's NEO Youth League Christmas Classic. After this game, upcoming, only 3 left, but stay tuned at 6 p.m. Warrensville Heights takes on Lutheran East. To stay up to date on all the games I'm covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and SmeeFest 2024 on Twitter, and subscribe to the SmeeSports YouTube channel and enable push notifications to be notified when I upload or go live. But with that, that will do it for game number 3 of the day. Lutheran West 84, VASJ 60. He has been Gabriel Koza. I am Nathan Smee. Thank you for spending this part of your Sunday with us here in Garfield, and we will see you in 20 minutes. Warrensville Heights, Lutheran East on deck.